Hey everyone, welcome back to the One Awesome Autistic vlog. I'm Lee, I'm autistic and I also have ADHD. This week I'm doing the vlog that I wanted to do last week. So this is the Getting to Know Me vlog. So I did actually film it last week, but go back and watch last week's vlog and you'll see what happened, because basically everything went wrong. As usual, you probably see this in my hand, this is my remote for my camera, I don't worry about it. But yeah, this is getting to know me a little bit better. This is something I have spoken about on other media platforms and what have you. I was actually named after somebody. The name Lee was picked from two sort of classic actresses. My mum saw it as a first name in the actress Lee Remick, but she didn't like the spelling because it's L-E-E for her. But then she saw the spelling in Vivian Lee and really liked it. So I got my name from two quite glamorous women. Not exactly living up to the standard though, my minimal makeup and typical sort of like loungy clothes on, but I like the fact that I was named after classic women. And my name isn't that common. There was a couple of other female Lees when I was at school, but I don't often run into other people called Lee, so I really like that. That is quite unique for me. I have a couple of favourite foods. I love McNuggets. Not any old chicken nuggets, they have to be McDonald's chicken nuggets. I absolutely love them. It's been killing me a little bit not being able to get hold of McDonald's, because I usually would go at least once a month just to kind of like tide my McNugget addiction over and just keep me kind of like going a little bit. But I do love sushi as well. I am a big seafood fan, so sushi I absolutely love. Again, you know, one of the places I'm planning on going to is Your Sushi once all this quarantine is over as well. It would help if I actually played the lottery, but I am incredibly unlucky. So playing the lottery, I never win anything, so it would just be a waste of money. It's not gambling if you know you're throwing your money away, if you know you're not going to win anything. So don't particularly bother. But if I did win something like on par with that, I'm a really boring practical person. So it would be the typical stuff of, you know, buy a house for myself so that I could, you know, have that stability, buy houses for my family, that kind of thing. Put some money away, in sort of low level risk investments and stuff like that, because over time it's really good to have, you know, if anything happened to your money, in those investments tend to be pretty secure. So I do that as well, because I have some experience with doing that sort of thing. But also I would like to set up a decent amount every month to donate to my favourite charity, which is called Oakwood Dog Rescue in Hull. You know, I've supported those for years. When you get the best of things on Facebook, they're always the charities have. I've donated items to them before, and you know, small charities like that really do struggle to get supporters, so I'd like to be able to donate a sizable amount to them. And then I would do some splurges. There's loads of places I want to visit. I do like to travel. I like to go on holidays. It's really lovely to have something to look forward to like that. I've been to Vegas before, but I'd love to go back. I like American food, so I would just go and eat so much. I mean, most of the holidays, most places I want to go to are actually kind of centred around food that I want to try. I love IHOP, and last time I was there as well, Vegas had a Funko shop, so if they've still got it, it was inside Caesar's Palace. Hopefully it's still there, so I'd love to go back and just splurge there, take an extra suitcase just to put all the pops in. And I would still carry on doing YouTube because it's something I enjoy. I think that the information I'm trying to get across, it will never stop being important to me, so I would carry on doing this as well. I think my perfect job would be anywhere where I would be working by myself or not with other people. I don't like to be around people a lot just because of the noise and stuff like that. If people have strong perfumes or aftershaves on, it really affects me. It makes me feel sick, it makes me feel in pain and things like that. So if I worked by myself, I would be super happy with that. Later on this year, I will be looking into getting a job working from home with help from the job centre, so I'm really looking forward to that. Working with animals would also be cool. owning my own business would be cool as well. I've done that before, so I know what it entails, and I like not having to answer to anybody or being able to work to my own schedule instead of somebody else's. So maybe I'll go back into working self-employed in the next couple of years. I'd really, really enjoy that. I don't listen to a lot of music, so I don't have particular like a lot of favourite bands and stuff like that. I do aim towards the more sort of like rock type of genres. I've seen Nine Inch Nails live and I've seen Rammstein live. I really enjoy those bands, but I also like Linkin Park, The Cure, Guns N' Roses, Hinder. You know, the list kind of goes on, and I listen to, you know, a lot of songs by them, but I have to be really in the mood for music, so otherwise I get songs stuck in my head and I can't get rid of them for days, and then I'll have big periods of time where I won't listen to a lot of music at all. If you've been watching any of my videos, you'll see that I have mentioned the fact that I am a big true crime buff. Or if you follow me on any social media, love true crime. So currently I am reading Disillusion by C.J. Sansom, which is the first in a series of books called the Shardlick series. It's a historical crime fiction book, so, you know, well written crime fiction I also love as much as I love true crime. I'm currently completely binge watching Criminal Minds, or at least I'm trying to, because I got an Amazon Prime trial. I was like, right, I've got a month to watch the 14 series of Criminal Minds that Amazon Prime currently have, and then I need to try and find the last series somewhere else once that trial's over. But Criminal Minds is what I'm currently watching, and you can obviously again see the true crime sort of theme going on there. I was diagnosed in February of this year. I was lucky enough that I actually got my diagnosis at the end of my assessment. I know not everybody's as lucky as that, but it was very, very evident that I am autistic, and so I suppose that's kind of lucky for me because I didn't have to wait around for that. And then in April of this year, and it is 2020 for anybody watching sort of like in the future, but in April of this year I got my official diagnosis report as well. I am a bit of a hoarder, so I have to be really, really careful because I would collect like just about anything. I've always had a bit of a thing for bags, so I do have a lot of sort of quirky bags. I did have a bit of a splurge and got rid of a load and gave them to charity just because I thought I've got too many, I'm not using a lot of these. But I do collect pops. I love Funko Pops, absolutely love them. And I have a large list of pops that I want, but currently a little bit on the broke side, so I'm having to just wait to get those sorts of things as presents instead of buying them for myself at the moment. Tied in first list is going to be Labyrinth, and then the Godfather films. They're the types of things that I grew up watching, so I really, really, really love. There's also Tank Girl, Dog Soldiers, the original Beauty and the Beast. Wizard of Oz is a film that I would literally watch once every single day, or more than once if I was allowed. You know, my family hated that, but I loved it so much as a child, and I still watch it pretty much every Christmas as well. I like The Great Escape, love that kind of, those sorts of films. I love sci-fi stuff, because I'm a big Firefly fan. Serenity is also up there as well for me. So now you know more things about me, you know me a little bit better. If you like this video, I would be grateful if you click the thumbs up. Hit subscribe and the bell icon to get more videos from me as well. You'll know when they are released. Typically I release videos every Saturday, which have more sort of like, you know, autism content in them, and then there's the Wednesday weekly vlog as well. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.